Hey everyone, Dan Gunther here. Just back from watching Star Wars The Last Jedi, and I just wanted to share some of my brief initial reactions to the movie. I really enjoyed it, first of all, of course. It's a Star Wars movie, it's always going to be a lot of fun. Some interesting things that I noticed, and first of all, I want to say this is going to be spoiler free. I'm not going to give any plot points or spoilers from the film because I don't feel comfortable doing that. But anyway, really interesting film, a lot of fun. I have to say, there are twists and turns in the plot that I wasn't expecting, which I really appreciate. There's a lot of times in the film where I thought that I could totally predict what was going to happen, and they went a totally different direction. I'm not going to say any more about that because I don't want to give away too much. But yeah, I have to say I really enjoyed it. Really great to see a lot of the characters that are back in that movie from previous Star Wars films, of course. One interesting thing is this is the first Star Wars movie I've ever come out of after having seen it in the theater and not immediately been, oh, that was the best Star Wars movie I've ever seen. I loved it. And I do mean every Star Wars movie I did that, even The Phantom Menace. At the time, I thought it was great. I absolutely loved it. And then with time, of course, and thought, I ended up not really liking it. There are a lot of issues with that film that I have. And now it's my least favorite Star Wars film. And yeah, the less said about that, the better. But at the same time, when I came out of the theater, I absolutely loved it. And that's the same for any Star Wars film that I've seen in the theater. Sometimes with time, those thoughts have changed and I've thought very differently about them. For example, The Force Awakens, I really loved it, thought it was amazing, came out of the theater. Now, 2 years later, I still really like it. There's still a lot of things I really enjoy in it, but I don't think it's aged as well. I think there are a lot of things that the film does that I shouldn't have appreciated as much as I did or something like that. But with this film, it's interesting because I have criticisms immediately after having seen it. And kind of counterintuitively, I wonder if that makes it a bit of a stronger film. I know that doesn't seem to make a lot of sense, but I feel like I'm more able to approach it critically as a film rather than just with the starstruck, wide-eyed, oh my God, Star Wars is back feeling. Now, a year after Rogue One, I loved that film when I saw it in the theater, and a year later, I still really enjoy it. I really like rewatching it. There's so many great things in that film, and honestly, I can't sing its praises enough. This one, I'm curious to see what my thoughts will be in a month or two. There are some things that I didn't really like about the movie, but I have to say the overall tone, the overall theme, the kind of core message of the movie, I really appreciated. There are a lot of really great things that left me with a really warm feeling after coming out of the theater. But at the same time, a lot of technical things that bug me because I'm, a bit of a technical minded nerd and there's, anyway. I'm not going to get into specifics, but suffice it to say, very impressed, really enjoyed this film. Couple issues with it, but for the most part, I think this is a really strong entry in the Star Wars film saga. And I don't know, ask me in a month or two what my thoughts are then. Maybe I'll have a bit of a clearer picture. But again, spoiler free, I don't want to give anything away, but some things in the trailers gave me pause, but after having seen it, I'm not worried. I really like this movie and I think it's a good thing. So anyway, just wanted to give my quick kind of brash reflections on the film. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already and follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Links are all in the description below. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. I know normally a Star Trek channel, but I thought I'd do a little bit of Star Wars stuff. So, I'm wearing a Firefly shirt, oddly enough, to a Star Wars movie. But I did wear this button, and I'll insert a little close-up of it, of a button that my girlfriend made. She's very artsy. She does all kinds of really cool stuff, and she made this. I love it. Wore it tonight. But there is some Star Trek content tonight. I want to thank my good friend Monique. Or afterwards, after the movie in the parking lot, she gave me a Star Trek mug as a Christmas gift. It's very cool. But, some Star Wars content as well. I got some Star Wars jelly beans. So thank you very much, Monique. Merry Christmas. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one.